guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Aurora. You can find me on Instagram at Aurora Jacinda, and I'm bringing you guys something a little bit different today. So you guys are probably used to me doing vlogs, but I'm going to do a get ready with me makeup style today. These are some of my absolute favorite products. I feel like over the last few months I've really been able to get some quality products that I truly love. I still want to add a couple to my collection, but these are my favorites, I would say, right now. So I hope that you guys enjoy, and I just want to get right into it. So first thing that I'm going to do is just clip back my hair. So I'm going to curl my hair and put in my extensions after I do my makeup. And if you guys see me looking here, that's where my mirror's at, so I apologize. But yeah. It's really difficult to set up a camera, I tell you what, and make these look really good. First thing I do, and I typically do this like in the morning when I put my moisturizer on, which I'm actually going to try a new moisturizer with you guys today, so I guess I'll go ahead and do that first. So when I went to Sephora recently, I got this milk moisturizer little packet, and we're going to go ahead and try that today. So first thing I'm going to do is place that in my hand here, and I use, which you guys will see in a second, the Milk Gripping Primer already, so I anticipate me really liking this as well. And then I'm going to use this skin tint from Lush in the shade Charisma. I really wanted the like just iridescent one that's like kind of clear. This one's actually like tinted, but they were out of it when I got a chance to go to Lush, so we don't have one near us, but there's one in Columbus, and I go there a lot for work. So all I'm gonna do is dip just a very small amount, because I have a pretty good color in my skin right now, on a brush, or I actually have an applicator, but I left it in the other room, and go ahead and just kind of mix those together. This is also gonna give my face just a little bit of an extra shimmer, because in that skin tint, there is a little bit of an extra shimmer. So it's just gonna kind of look like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. Because I am going to kind of go in with my finger a little bit as well, and then just kind of apply it all over. I can tell that this moisturizer is a lot thicker than the moisturizer I normally used already. I'm kind of liking it because I feel like the one that I have now, it's kind of a cheaper one, but it's made a huge difference in my face at the same time. But I feel like it's very thin and very just like loose. So yeah, I really like this one. I got my little bangs trying to hang out up here, of course. Put a little bit just down here since I have a little bit of extra. And whenever I put on moisturizer, it does initially make my face look really red, so don't let that throw any of you guys off. I personally like to put moisturizer all over my face. For the longest time, I thought I had oily skin, but the truth is I actually just had dry skin, and my face was trying to overcompensate by getting really oily because I wasn't properly moisturizing my face. So moisturize your face, guys, because it is a huge part of just skincare in general. I really like that. I'm gonna let that kind of dry for a second. I do have just a couple little acne spots on my face. My face was really clear up until the last couple days. I feel like honestly when I don't wear makeup, my face breaks out because I touch my face a lot. I know it's bad, especially with everything going on. It's just a bad habit of mine. So I'm gonna let that kind of dry for just a second. And I'm going to go in with my Tula skincare. This is Glow and Get It. This is my absolute favorite. It's just this like little shimmery stick that goes under your eyes. I typically put a little bit up here as well because I do like brightening up my under my brows. So I literally don't do anything to my brows other than like I will pluck them. You know, like I keep up on them. I take care of them like every other day, and just pluck any of the little stragglers. So when you keep up on your eyebrows like that, there's no reason really to get them done, and I'm thankful like I have nice full eyebrows. The first thing I'm going to do is go in with my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. So I just got this. I've only used it a few times. I have to do, like I said, a pretty significant amount, but I just put like about that much in my hands, swirl it together really good to get it like warm. I feel like that helps. And then typically I'll try to cover as much as I can with that. So that's pretty good, I would say. I am not a makeup guru by any means either, but I just get so many questions on my makeup. I wanted to do it with you guys, especially since I got all these new products. I just thought it would be fun to do. The next thing I'm gonna do is go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So I didn't know if I was going to love this or not, so I just got a mini. I'm just going to put this on a couple little spots that I have on my face, just because my face is a little red right now. Make sure that those don't seep through. And then, like I said, just a couple places where my face is red. And then I will use this obviously under my eyes later. But I just like to kind of make sure those spots are covered because my foundation is a very light cover foundation, I feel like. So when I do have a couple little spots, I just kind of blend them out. So the reason I do put a little bit of concealer on my nose is it's very like pory looking to me, especially since I have my nose pierced actually, which you guys can't see it right now. You might be able to. But anyhow, just very pory, so I like to just have a little bit like extra coverage there, I guess. I used to have like a pore filling primer from Smashbox, and honestly didn't really like it that much, so I definitely will probably end up trying something different maybe on my nose, but the gripping primer I feel like has helped a lot. So next, foundation. I actually got this new beauty blender. It's like one of, I don't know how to describe it, like felt feeling ones, and I'm kind of scared to try it. We're gonna try it, man. I hope it doesn't mess up my makeup. But I'm going to put a little bit of foundation on my hands first. Typically, I use a powder foundation during the winter, just for like my everyday work wear. But I really like liquid foundation in the summer when I'm like out and about more, I feel like. This is Smashbox Studio Skin. This is the 15-hour wear hydrating foundation. This makes my skin look amazing. Honestly, I feel like that gave me a very like airbrushed, smooth look. And then next is where I'm gonna come in with my concealer. Now this is probably a little bit light for my face, but it was like a game time decision at checkout where I was like, I'm gonna try it because the minis were up there. I'm just gonna take my beauty blender. I just want to make sure I have two beauty blenders. I use one for my highlight and one for my concealer. Alright, and by the way, that Shape Tape concealer was in the shade Light Sand, if I didn't say that. And my foundation is in the shade Light Medium, and the undertone is neutral. Next thing I'm going to do is just go in with a little bit of my powder foundation. Again, this is my everyday powder foundation that I use on a daily basis, but just kind of going in and like setting my foundation and concealer. This is kind of what we're looking like right now. We're gonna take a stab at this too. I've never baked like my under eye before, but we're gonna go for it because I have this Kat Von D powder that I got in a sample as well. So this is just a translucent powder. We're gonna dab a little bit on, ooh, you know what? Let's use the furry side, I'll say, of this guy. And just put a little bit on the end. And get him nice and baked. I really don't know how to do that, but, you know, just brighten up the under eyes a little bit. I hope that you guys find this comical, by the way. I feel like that looks pretty good. Maybe do a little bit more down here. So then next thing we're gonna do, I have had this guy for so long. This is Revolution. It's a liquid highlighter. It is in the color Champagne. I just do a couple little drops here, kind of just around my under eye. I try to do like 5 drops, 4 or 5 drops. But it's not like a full drop, as you can see. It's just kind of a little bit. Might do a little more. There we go. Just since I have a little powder there, it might absorb just a little bit of that. And then I'll go in with my other beauty blender that I saved for my highlighter so I don't mix. So then I just take my brush, another little brush I have, and just make sure it's all nicely blended out and there's no like clumps of highlighter. Next thing we're gonna do is go in with my contour. Personally, I like to do my eyes last. Do my nose first with a sculpting contour brush. By the way, all my brushes are pretty much from like TJ Maxx. Anyhow, I'm gonna take that, and I'm using a Makeup Forever palette. So you can actually go to Sephora and like create these little palettes. These are like removable. So I have a matte contour and I have 2 highlighters that you'll see me use later. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that matte, dab it in there, and I have a large nose, guys. So we need to tone him down a little bit. And a lot of this will blend out, so don't be nervous. I am well aware I have a large nose. I use this angled blending brush. It's pretty puffy. And I'm going to start with my contour. So I'm going to I want to kind of ombre it down, if that makes sense. Blend it down, so kind of darker back here by my ear, and then a little bit lighter in towards my cheek. Yes, I know I look like a goofball when I do that, but that's just how I do it. It really helps me find like my cheekbone spot. And then, of course, under my jaw. And then I just use literally the faintest bit up here, the faintest bit up here, and kind of matching where that cheek was right around my highlighter. Okay, I look pretty crazy right now, but that's cool. I just literally have this Wet n Wild brush. I really need to get a new brush for this, but we're just gonna go ahead and blend her out. And then, ooh, we need blush, a little more highlighter, and then onto the eyes. So literally I'm just going to use this Tarte Hamptons Weekender contour palette that I have had for absolutely ever. As you can see, all the colors are pretty much gone, but I only use this guy specifically for the blush. I definitely need to get a new blush, but this one is totally fine. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to use brush. Looks like this. It's a large angled contour brush, not a blush brush if that even exists, but we're gonna put a little bit on my cheek. Don't be afraid to put on too much. It looks crazy on camera, but I really don't have that much on, and it literally will buff out so easy. Blush is always the first thing to wear off as well, so don't be afraid to put a little extra on. I feel like this is a very just like glowy, like warm makeup look. I'm going to take just this little fan brush and put it in that like darker goldish looking shade, and I just typically will like wisp that over my blush. This again for a nice like glowy look, because that the blush that I have doesn't really have any like shimmer in it, so just kind of brightens up my face a little bit more. Again, pulls down that blush a little bit. And then lastly, I'm going to use that other highlight color that I have, and we are going to go ahead and use this complexion brush. Again, doesn't mean anything to me. I'm just using it to apply the product down my nose. And then I use a little bit here, a little bit here, here, and there. And I could probably use a little bit on top of my brows. Okay, all set with him. And then blend again a little bit more. Onto the eyes, which I'm definitely most excited about because I am excited to use this new palette with you guys that I got. My new Tati Beauty palette, which I did play around in it a little bit yesterday, like just a very little bit. Literally just tried out a couple colors. But today we're gonna actually like full on use this guy. So we are going to start with just a very like light color. I'm gonna use this shade, if you guys can see, Aura. So like this light very color here, and I'm just gonna put that guy. It just has like a nice base. I probably should tap that off first. This just kind of works as like a nice base color to help hold on the rest of my other colors. I just love how freaking pigmented these colors are, and they just like blend and smooth so well. Very cool looking. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a like darker brown. This is in like the matte color Smooth. Tap that off like I know what I'm doing, and there we go, much better. The other one was just way too stiff. Let's do just a little bit of a like darker brown color. I see a lot of people do this right around the corner. And then next we're gonna go in and do a little bit of a more like shimmery color. So I'm gonna use this metallic pink color. It's a very like light pink color. And I'm gonna use this shader brush that I already kind of used a little bit, and we're gonna get it wet because apparently, again, this is the thing I saw everybody does. So I'm just gonna spray it just a little bit with this dewy makeup setting spray. That's what everybody says to do, and wow, dude, that looks so cool. Okay, so definitely getting the brush wet makes a huge difference. To go in with a little bit of like a darker color. I like to use like a darker kind of right there in the middle. Still like to keep that shimmer going on, but I like to have some sort of kind of like color to blend it all together, like not just so it's not just light and then dark. So that looks pretty good. We're gonna use this precision shader brush that I have right now and use one of those light colors and just go in the corner of my eye. And then I'm going to go in with my finger and just dab on some sparkles. So that is what we're looking like right now. Very pretty. I typically have not been doing my eyeliner lately. This is the Lancome. This is, I got in a mini version to try because I wasn't sure if I'd like it or not. Oh, we need to curl the eyelashes first, which of course I already applied the glitters, so I'm going to be very careful. So anyhow, we're going to go in with this mascara. So this is a primer. So it's literally just white. And then another new one I just got, I'm only use this one, my Anastasia Beverly Hills mascara. So usually I use Better Than Sex, but I've been using that one for a couple years now. So I felt like trying something new. So So anyhow, that is like my eyes and face, and I am going to go ahead and do my lips for you guys. I'm going to try something a little bit different. I don't typically ever outline my lips, but we're going to go for it. So I typically like to go for a more nude lip, but this is a little bit pinkier for me. I love these little NYX pencil sticks. This one I actually do need to sharpen, but this is slide on, glide on, stay on, and definitely a turn on waterproof extreme color lip liner. And then I'm going to take my favorite Sephora brand cream lip stain, and this is in the color 40, so this is like one of the neutral colors. And we're going to put this baby on and see how these colors look together. And voila. I hope that was fun for you guys. It was definitely fun for me. I definitely switched up like my normal makeup routine, and it turned out really cool. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. we are forgetting the most important step. So I was using this dewy makeup setting spray for a very long time and I loved it. Definitely doesn't hold your makeup on like a whole lot, but I love like the dewy look. And typically before I put my mascara and all that on and my lipstick, I usually do my setting spray, but I just totally forgot. So hopefully everything is like dry enough, it doesn't get all crazy. But I'm gonna go ahead and just throw this baby on, even though I'm at home in quarantine, it doesn't really even matter. So now I'm gonna let him dry. I think everything looks okay still. Definitely. So I'm gonna take you guys over to the natural light and hopefully you guys can see it a little bit better. But that is my finished makeup look. Lips, contour, full foundation, eyes, all that good stuff. Ended up going, like I said, with no eyeliner. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Look at my little setup right here. I was literally using a Capri Sun box to hold up my freaking camera. Anyhow, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go curl my hair and film the next one. If you guys enjoyed it, definitely subscribe down below. Give this video a thumbs up so that you guys can see more videos from me in the future. I'm sorry if this is all over the place. I'm definitely still learning how to be better with my makeup and with all these new products and things. I wasn't 100% sure how it was all gonna work out, but I think overall it turned out pretty good. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Definitely follow me on Instagram if you guys want more everyday things, and I will see you later.